just diving in immediately to talk about what we need to talk about, and that's a very, very important topic. I'm still going to make series of videos on this on my channel, so if you can't stay for the live, you can also watch the channel to find those videos. And please do well to click that thumbs up button and also click the red subscribe button, and be sure to follow me, and also click the notification bell so that whenever I post new content, you can be sure to take part and benefit from those things that I post. Now, the topic for today is how to change your life in the next 6 months. This is the kind of thing that people charge you money to teach you. But I am going to be talking about this. I'm going to divide it into 2 or 3 parts so that we can take the time to digest each of the parts. I'm going to take every aspect of your life and we talk about the steps you can take to change your life, practical steps you can take to change your life in the next 6 months. I've made my notes here, so if you see me looking down, know that I am looking at my notes because I do not want you to miss out on any important thing that I could say to you. Now, let's get into the video without much ado. The first step that I usually talk about, the things you can do to change your life, is this. First of all, take stock of what your life is right now. And when I say take stock, what is happening in your life right now? For you to do that, you have to divide your life into portions. It can be 7, it can be 10, but in this particular course that I'm running, I'm going to tell you to divide it into 7 parts. Now, the first part is your environment. The things you should do to your environment to help you change your life. The second part is your personal aesthetics. There are things under your personal aesthetics that you need to start doing in order to change your life. The third part is your health. Very, very important. Things you need to do to improve your health and change your life. The fourth part is purpose. Purpose. That is, what are you made for? What are you made to do? What's that nagging thing in your spirit that you have been thinking of doing that will push you forward? What is it? So purpose is the other thing. I don't know where we are now. So that's 4. Number 5 is your mindset. Some of you, it is your mindset that is holding you years back. So there are things you need to do to your mindset to change your mindset, and that will help move your life forward. So welcome to my life. We're talking about the steps you can take to change your life in the next 6 months. These are practical steps. These are steps that actually work. Things to do to change your life in the next 6 months. And I've mentioned, I'll go through it again. You take a stock of your life, and we are going to be talking about this under several headings. One is to change your environment, personal aesthetics, your health, purpose, your mindset, and the next one is personal growth. What are the things in personal growth that you will do and implement to improve your life? And then the last one is your finances. It's a very big aspect of how to move your life forward, your finances. So I am going to still make videos about this and post on my page. So please do well to click that thumbs up button, and also click the notification bell, and also subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any of the information I'm going to be sharing. So let's get started without much ado. The first aspect of how you can change your life is your environment. The environment that you find yourself, that's the physical environment. I'm not talking about the country. I'm not talking about your location. I'm talking about your physical environment. Be it your room, your house, your workplace, your office at work, your business office, maybe your shop, your environment. What is around you? How can you improve that environment in order to change your life in the next 6 months? Remember, it is your environment that determines how you can move. Somebody is asking, what is the channel about? The channel is about wellness, it's about wealth building, it's about lifestyle, and just for us to be better people. Yes, please ask a question. You said, can you ask a question? Please go ahead and ask a question if you wish to. Now, for your environment, what are the things that you need to do? Number 1 is deep clean your house. Deep cleaning means not just the regular carrying a broom to sweep the floor, and maybe mop some areas that are exposed. No, for deep cleaning, you go lift your boxes if there are boxes, clean out from under the boxes, lift your furniture, clean out from under the furniture, lift anything at all, your bed, clean out from under the bed, your cupboards, bring them out, empty it, just everything inside, clean everything. Because you see, if you're staying in an environment that is dirty, it really affects your mental health, and it does not allow you to be productive. It reduces your productivity, whether you like it or not. So number one thing is clean your environment, deep clean your environment. And don't just do it once, have a schedule. Now, have a schedule in the sense that I usually recommend to my clients have a deep cleaning schedule of once a month at least. Even the cleaning process is very therapeutic for your mind. And the fact that you now have your house very clean helps you a lot. I think this person here needs to be muted, because we are not here to joke. I'm not here to joke. So, as I was saying, deep clean your house, have a schedule for that. Once a month is fine. Make sure that your normal cleaning is about once or twice every single week. You must clean your house, like sweeping, mopping, dusting, and all of that. But the deep cleaning, which is a very intense cleaning where you throw away things that you don't have use for, it has to be done at least every month. Some people are very, very, maybe if you have a lot of activities, and this also holds for your shop as well. This also holds for the shop that, let me just get rid of the, all right. So that's the deep cleaning. Please do well to deep clean your house. It helps with your mental health. If it is your shop, please do a deep cleaning. Sometimes you walk into somebody's shop where you are supposed to just maybe go and buy something, and the smell in that shop can drive you away. You just cannot be, as in, it's suffocating. Some people, a rat has spied inside the shop and is smelling everywhere, and they wait until it decays completely and stops smelling. Deep cleaning can take care of that. You know, sometimes things become damp and they collect mold and they begin to smell in tight places, your clothes in the closet and all of that. Deep cleaning will take care of that. So please, that is the first thing you need to do. Establish a schedule for deep cleaning. You'll be surprised how important this is, how this helps your mental health, and how it pushes your life forward. Now, the next step is get rid of anything that does not spark joy. I don't know how many of you know about Maria Kondo and the method of decluttering that she propounds. There's a method of decluttering that she introduced, that you pick up objects and you look at the object. If it does not fill you with a sense of joy and well-being, you discard it because you don't need that object anymore. The objects that fill you with a sense of joy, you keep them. So in other words, get rid of everything that doesn't spark joy. It's just another way of saying declutter your environment. Some of us have way too many shoes, way too many clothes. Clothes that you will not wear in the next 2 years are in the house. You know, cluttering up the house, cluttering up your space and all of that. Get rid of those clothes. Get rid of those shoes. Gather them. Go and donate it to somebody. Donate it to the less privileged people. And you will even feel good about yourself that you have donated these items to the less privileged. Then the next aspect of how you can improve your life in the next 6 months, the third aspect under the aspect of environmental, under the aspect of improving your environment, is try and put something beautiful in each room. Now, for instance, a lot of us, we don't really care about interior decoration in our various homes. So let's say in your parlor, have a nice picture that makes you feel happy when you're walking. It can be a picture of a landscape, it can be a picture of a forest, anything that, you know, makes you feel at home, makes you feel happy, and it has to be very beautiful, something that can be like a focal point in that room. You move away from the room, in the parlor, you go into your bedroom, you can put a flower vase and put some nice flowers that you like there. Make sure that every single room in your house, there is something that is beautiful. So each time you walk into that room, you will see that beautiful object and you feel a sense of well-being. So we are still talking about how you can improve your life in the next 6 months. We are still talking about your environment now. The next thing that I will mention is put up a vision board. And that vision board has to be where you can see it every day. For those of you who do not know what a vision board is, a vision board is like a pictorial representation of all the things that you wish to to yes, all the things that you wish to accomplish, say in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, and all of that. So if you wish to accomplish some things in the next 6 months to 1 year, you can put it like in pictures. Now, why is it in pictures? Because pictures will hold your attention. They will grab your attention much easier. They will hold your attention for much longer. So if you put it on the wall, say in your room, if your room is where you spend a lot of time, if you have a business place and you have an office, you can put a copy there. So each time you walk inside, you see. Now on a vision board, you can see things like, oh, I'm supposed to, I would like to go for a holiday. You know, I'm going to host a vision board virtual party on this my channel. So please do well to subscribe to this channel, so that, because I know a lot of people don't know how to make vision boards. So we will host a vision board live party one of these days, so that you can learn how to make a vision board, because it's really, really very important to make a vision board. Their benefits are enormous. There are so many benefits to it. So put a vision board either in your room, in your office, in your business place. If you're running a shop, put it in your shop, in the place where you usually will see it. Maybe in that shop you have your small office in the back, put it in that office where you can see it every day when you come in, so that you can know and assess how far you have gone and what else you still need to do. Now, the next thing that I will talk about, I've talked about your environment. Keep your environment clean is the next thing I want to see under environment, to close this topic. I know I've talked about deep cleaning, but still keep your environment clean. And by keeping your environment clean, your bed sheets, are they washed? Do you wash them regularly? Your pillowcases, do you change them? You know, the sofa in your parlor, the covering on that sofa, have you changed it for, and when was the last time that you changed it? You know, so these are some of the things that you need to do. And when you improve your environment, it improves your overall mental health. It improves the way you see things, the way you attend to things in your life. And that is one of the ways that you can move your life forward. So if you make these changes, I can tell you for free, in the next 6 months, you'll be surprised to see how you will progress. So let's move now from environment. If you have any questions, please do ask me. Ask questions. Sorry, a call came in. Now, the second aspect of this is your personal aesthetics. Personal aesthetics. Your personal aesthetics. How do you improve your personal aesthetics? How do you improve your personal aesthetics? Because I can tell you for free that, you see, your personal aesthetics will do a whole lot for not just your mental health. It will do a lot for how people see you, how people relate with you, and how your life goes forward. So how do you improve your personal aesthetics? Number one, replace all your old clothes and acquire things that flatter you. So please, whether you're a male or a female, please replace most of your old clothes. Now, financially, you may not be in a place where you can just throw out everything you own. So bring out all the things you have in your closet. Bring them out. Look at those clothes that you have in your closet. Are they worn and torn? So on the clothes that are nice, maybe there's a tear on it and you have not mended that tear and you have not been able to wear. So sometimes you want to wear something nice. This outfit is nice. It just has a small tear somewhere that you could have mended. So mend that tear, so that anytime you have a reason to go somewhere, you have something nice to put on. You have something nice to put on. You don't have to sit down and say, oh my goodness, I don't have anything nice to wear. You have something nice to put on. So mend that tear on it. If there are things that you have outgrown, they are too small for you, keep them in a pile to throw away or to donate to people. If there are things that are no longer in fashion and they are so outdated, if it's not your style anymore, put them in a pile for donation as well. If there are things that you don't like the color, maybe you bought it because it was cheap and then you try to wear it and it does not flatter you, because remember, it's not just the style and the cut of an outfit that matters, the color also matters. So let's assume that the color is not flattering to you anymore. Put them in that pile also. Now, if you have the funds, please purchase things that you know will flatter you, your appearance and your shape and all of that. Because what you wear determines how confident you will be when you are approaching people and discussing with people and relating with people. That confidence, a lot of the time, stems from how you look, first and foremost. How you look in your outfits also determines your mental status. And because of your mental status, you can approach the world with more confidence. So try and replace those old worn out clothes that you don't like anymore and get new clothes that flatter your appearance, flatter you. Get new clothes. Okay, now like I said, I have a note here, notepad, because I don't want to miss anything. Now, one of the other things that you need to do is choose 3 signature hairstyles that flatter your face. So especially if you're a woman, let's say you find out that wearing a wig, if it flatters you, fine, go ahead and wear it. I don't wear wigs because I cannot be bothered to stress myself to put on wigs. I've never worn a wig. Well, I used to wear wigs in those days, but I got tired of wearing any wig at all because most times I just don't like wigs. That's why you see I've had locks for 5 years now going on, and I don't think I'm going to change. I had initially planned to make it 5 year journey, but I think I'll just keep it and for as long as I can possibly keep it. So if you have locks like me, you know that sometimes you may not have the time to style it. So you might just decide that this week I'm going to carry a particular style. So you can go to the hairdressers and let them put on a nice style for you. Find out the styles that work best and flatter your face. So if you're somebody who wears wigs, or you just have your hair in a style that you like your hair long, you can wear it long. If you like to have a bang in front of your hair, or if you like to have a side part, find out what works, what makes you look nice, and make it about 3 to 5 signature hairstyles. In fact, 3. I think 3 is a max. Three is very doable. So if you have that one for about 1 week, by the time you get back to the other style, it's already been 3 weeks. Most people have forgotten about it. So have about 3. If you're somebody who is always in public, you may want to make it 3 to 5 signature hairstyles that make you look very nice, and let that be your go-to hairstyle. Choose among those 3 to 5 and always have that hairstyle. Always have your nice clothes, and I can promise you, it will uplift your mind, to uplift the way you think, to improve your confidence, and that is how you contribute to improving your life in the next 6 months. Remember, these are practical steps. I'm not telling you things that you go to the moon and come back. I'm talking about practical things you can do to make your life move from point A to point B. Definitely move from point A to point B in the next 6 months. Now, let me talk about the next thing. Get a signature fragrance, especially for the ladies, and also the men too. It's not just ladies only. Men also need to have a fragrance. Get a signature fragrance. It doesn't have to be something too expensive. Remember, you have to take a bath, wash yourself very well. Don't be carrying sweat around and stinking to everybody. Wash yourself very well. Use your antiperspirant. Keep yourself very clean. Keep your clothes clean. But get a signature fragrance. Get something that is not too expensive so that you know that you can always afford it. But get a perfume. Invest in a good perfume. Most of the good perfumes usually can last you sometimes 3 to 6 months. I've had a bottle of Chanel No. 5 that actually lasted an entire year. Obviously, I also have other scents that I supplemented with because I use other perfumes as well. So I had another perfume that was a little cheaper that sometimes I would use, but on the whole, I was using Chanel No. 5. And a bottle could last me an entire year. A bottle of 100 mils could almost last me an entire year. Now, I know it may not be like that for everybody, but get a signature scent. If you get a signature scent, a bottle that has a reasonable vaporizer that is not wasting the perfume, a bottle of perfume that is 100 mils can last you 4-5 months. And by that time, you would have had the funds to purchase another bottle. Now, what that does for you, it just helps you smell so nice, and then it helps people to, there's nothing as flattering as somebody saying, oh, I passed on the corridor and I could smell, and I knew that you were here because I know I could smell, I perceived your smell, I know it was you. There's something very classy and very nice about somebody saying that they perceived a smell and they knew it was you. In a good way. I'm not talking about when you're smelling like a rat. So they smelled something and they knew that was you because they're used to perceiving that smell. It's one of the things that classy people do. And if you walk around, if you live among billionaires, if you relate with billionaires, you would notice that most of them have a particular signature scent that they use all the time. One particular signature scent that you can Just once you walk into the room, you know Tony Elumelu is in that room or has been in that room. Or you walk into that room, you know Dangote has been in that room because they have a particular perfume that they always go to. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is groom and polish your nails. There is nothing as disgusting as somebody carrying their hand to do something and then you are like shocked to see the nails are almost black. And you're wondering, my goodness, are there animals under those nails? So groom and polish your nails. It doesn't take anything. You can cut them short in your house. You know, wash your hands very well. Wash under your nails. Get something to remove dirt from under your nails. Now, if you're a female, you can polish your nails, polish them, or if you don't want to use color, you can just use the enamel ones that just make just like a nail hardener, so it gives that gloss. You know, try and have some manicure and pedicure both on your feet and your fingers of your hand. You never know when you have to slip your foot out of your shoe and then people see toenails that look as if you have been using it to scratch the ground. No. So please try and groom your nails, because those are some of the things that people look at. I always make reference to billionaires. If you have ever been in a first class cabin of a plane and you found yourself amongst those people, that class of people, there are things you notice about them that you see because of the kinds of clientele that they have, the kinds of people that they relate with. There are things that they always do. Nails is one of them. You will not see them looking like they carry their finger to scratch the ground, and even the ones that are in agricultural business, you will not see them looking like that. So please manicure your nails, hands and feet. You can do it every 2 weeks. It's actually one of the things that can help you with self-care. You know, when you go to a salon and have that pedicure done and somebody's washing your feet, you know, just scraping up all those things, it just helps you feel good about yourself, and it's a way of relaxing as well. So if you try and incorporate things to improve your personal aesthetics, this will go a long way in moving your life forward. How will you move your life forward? Number one, is to make you feel good about yourself, improves your confidence, and you can approach people confidently. Number two is the fact that when you do that, you position yourself properly. Now, somebody will more likely want to do business with you when they see you looking nice. Sorry, somebody just keeps calling my line. I don't know. I'm using it on this phone. So that's it. Now, the next one we are going to go into is, and this is the last one, and then we will come back again tomorrow. The next one we'll go into is health. I don't know if there's a way we can pause the live. So the last one we are going to talk about is how you can improve your health in order for you to level up your life in the next 6 months. In the next 6 months, to take yourself forward and change things about your life in the next 6 months. Health now. Number one, drink water. Aim to drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water every day. Remember that our bodies are made of water predominantly. So some of you just walk around and you're having headache and you're relating with people in a very terrible way because you have this nagging headache. You don't even know what's causing it because you're perpetually dehydrated. Drink a lot of water. Water will help to improve your skin. It will help digestive functions and so many other things in your body. So drink water. Okay? The next thing you want to do is to start working out. Work out. Do exercise. Work out. I usually recommend 3 to 5 times a week and at least 3 strength trainings a week, especially for you that are 40 and above. You have to build your muscle, because when you build your muscles, both at the back, your belly, your legs, and all of that, it will help to reduce pain in your back, improve your posture, and just make you feel confident in yourself and make people like what they see when they encounter you. So these are the kinds of things that usually happen. Okay, so try and incorporate a workout session. Another thing that working out does for you is that it improves your mental health. When you do exercises, it releases what is called endorphins. Endorphins in the body are natural, how do I put it? They are the natural feel-good chemicals that the body produces. They reduce pain, endorphins, they reduce pain naturally in the body, and also they help to improve your mood. So when you exercise, endorphins are released and you have that improved mood. And if you keep doing that, that helps you with your self-esteem. It makes your mood just better. Okay? And then the next thing you want to incorporate to improve your health is to start a meal plan. Because if you are having, maybe you're obese, you want to do a meal plan. Remember, Weight loss, the most important thing you can do for yourself in weight loss is to reduce the calories that you take, either by reducing the portion size or regulating the timings that you take your meals or changing the kinds of things that you eat. Either way, you need to improve your meals. And one of the ways to stick to, a diet plan is to have a meal plan. Because when you have a meal plan, you know already ahead of time that this is what you're going to eat. So you prepare towards that. And then you have your meals prepared ahead of time. That prevents you from running to go and look for puff puff to eat, or buns to eat, or meat pie to eat. I'm not saying these things are bad, but when you keep doing it because of lack of preparation every single day, you keep eating those things, you tend to get very, very out of shape. So please try and create a meal plan for yourself and your family, and that will generally help to promote the health of your family and improve your life in the next 6 months. Remember, we're still talking about how you can improve your life in the next 6 months. Step by step, practical things you can do to improve your life in the next 6 months. The next thing I'll talk about under health is that you need to start taking steps, walking. And I usually suggest 5,000 to 10,000 steps every single day. Sitting down is the new diabetes. If you know, diabetes is one of the metabolic disorders that destroys basically everything in your body. So if you keep sitting down in one place, you're not moving around at all, there are so many problems that you will cause yourself. So one of the things you can do to prevent some of the health problems you have is movement. Move, get to moving. Walk, take steps, walk around. If you have to, maybe at work, park somewhere so that you can walk a longer distance to get to your car. That helps you to incorporate those footsteps into your daily routine. Remember, aim for 5,000 to 10,000 steps every day. Walking alone, believe you me, can drop your weight significantly in a month. If you doubt me, get started and you see what will happen. And now that reminds me, on this my community, we are going to start taking steps, 5,000, 10,000 steps every day. And I'm going to create a WhatsApp group very soon where all of us can come in and be our own accountability partners, because this is extremely important. And remember, in this community, we aim to build healthy members of this community. And so the next one I'm going to talk about now is moisturize your skin. Your skin needs care too. It's not just walking around and losing weight and eating. So while you're doing all of this for the inside, on the outside, you need to just moisturize your skin. Moisturize your skin. Moisturize your skin, and also wear sunscreen. So now I'm talking about skin health, because you see, when people see you, the first thing they notice about you is what you're presenting to them, which is really your skin, your face. How do you look? Moisturize, 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 and also wear sunscreen to prevent patches of hyperpigmentation, because those things make you look old and tired and angry and all of that, and that may not present the kind of face that you want to present to the society. Now, those are the 3 compartments that we have talked about today. I've talked about your environment, your personal aesthetics, and health. Remember, we still have 4 subheadings to go, but that will not be today. That will be tomorrow on the next live. And also, I am going to break it down into different videos for this channel. So please do well to subscribe to this channel, and also click that thumbs up button, and then click the subscribe button, so that, and the notification bell, so that anytime I post new content, you'll be the first to see it and watch it. And I think I have done well to cover some of the things you need to do to change your life in the next 6 months. And believe you me, these are practical, simple steps that you can take to change your life in the next 6 months. And I hope you are going to be incorporating some of these things into your life. If you have any questions, I'll be very happy to answer them. Now, if you don't have any questions, I'll also be very, very happy to log off now. And let's all see ourselves tomorrow on my live about the same time, so that we can discuss more about how you can improve your life, move your life forward in the next 6 months. Any questions in the comment section? If you're new to my platform, welcome to this community, and I'm very happy to have you, and I promise you that you will enjoy being in this community. So please do well to subscribe to this channel, and do well to also try to make comments and suggestions in the comment section, so that you can improve ourselves together. All right, since there are no questions right now, I will see you in my next live, which is tomorrow. Do well to watch out for this channel and watch out for my next videos, and learn a thing or two. I will post some highlights from this live so that if you don't have the patience to watch the entire 30 minutes live, you can just watch the little segments. Bye and good night.